fucking quick. Yep.
Well, we've installed the ECU. That's back from V-Cycle.Dot, and it's my first cruise on it. We're running in standard mode, we're fueled up, and we're giving a humble opinion. I've done some mods to the bike recently. I got bar end mirrors so I can clear up my visibility from here. So this is all nice and pretty. And now I'm finally at a point where I can just enjoy the ride, not constantly trying to upgrade stuff. Quick shifter is in, so well, I basically sent him out the ECU, and I was super paranoid. I'll start by that. It's 2020, it's my baby, and I was really concerned about sending my bike out to someone that I didn't know and have him tweak with stuff that I didn't know what he's doing, you know. So there's a good chunk of paranoia there that I didn't want someone messing up my bike, and that's pretty much everyone's concerns. Don't mess up my bike. And that's pretty awesome. And so far, I'm happy. I mean, I would hope that anybody that gets your bike tuned is happy. But everything feels really smooth, and I think the biggest paranoia is that everyone talked about smoothing out your throttle, smoothing out the bike, and I equated that in my brain to smoothing out the bike means smoothing out the power, and that's not necessarily true. The power just comes on a lot quicker. I left the AIS on. I didn't want that being messed with. Hello, famous dude. I didn't want that messed with. Because I like the popping. But I'll tell you that even now, the way everything is smoothed out, just rolling out to the gas station, I don't hear it as much. There's definitely some popping if I get really rough on the throttle, but yeah, it's smooth. I basically sent them what I do with my riding. You know, A mode is hoodlum mode. Like, I want to rip around and be a, you know, I want to rip around in A mode and kind of be a dick. And then standard mode I want for my all-around ride modes. I want to be, you know, chasing twisties and everything like that. And B mode is I leave that for terrible weather. And so when he sent it back, he gave me a list of all the stuff that he did, and suggested that B mode might be more considered a track mode, being that the throttle response is, I mean, so in all three mappings, you're not mapping your fuel ratios or timing or anything like that. It's already done. You're just mapping your throttle response. So it's throttle mappings. So standard standard is my smoothest, most linear map. And A mode again, I think it goes full throttle at like 75%, so it's just way more throttle, way faster. And then B mode, of course, is tamed down. And I've been living in standard, you know, since I went out and rolled out, just because I want to get used to it. I'll tell you that I feel the power is still absolutely there. It's just smoother and comes on instantly, and then it's smooth all the way up. But again, that does not equate to a loss of power. The power is still there. It's every bit there. It's just, in a weird way, it almost feels like your bike is just a hair slower, but it's super not. It's just really linear. Linear is a good term. It's just a constant state of power, constant state of torque that rips up. So gone is the super twitch. When you got on the throttle right off the bat, it's not twitchy. It's not, you don't have that fuel cut and then the fuel drops back on, and it's just, that stuff is gone. It's just smoother. So I guess really in short, I just wanted to make a super quick video with my first ride on it, that if you're thinking about getting it done, take it from me, a guy who has quite a bit of OCD in terms of bike parts and how I'm feeling about getting stuff modified on my bike and who does it and how well it's done, and do it. It's worth it. It's super worth it. So for me, as a basic rider, I don't want to use the term basic, but as I'm not a track rider, I'm a street rider, and someone from a street ride, coming from the street ride on a 2020 MT-09, the basic tune, the $200 tune, was more than enough for me. I didn't raise the 300 RPM limit. I didn't need it. So to me, I couldn't equate $50 for a 300 RPM boost for Woolwich Racing tunes, if that's said right. It didn't mess at all with my quick shifter, the stock quick shifter. It was just a really nice tune. The engine braking has been fixed, so there's also that kind of feeling where as soon as you come off the throttle, you don't get thrown off the bike. Like off the throttle, fully off, you still have quite a bit of engine braking. And when you roll back on, it's also not so instantaneously like ripping forwards and backwards and making you feel like you're going to get ripped off your bike. So I kind of miss it in a weird way, but I miss it, I think, for the wrong reasons. It made the bike feel super rowdy, and it still is a rowdy bike. I love this bike. Absolutely love it. And if there's anything that when you get your flash done, if there's anything you absolutely don't like, if you're like, nope, can't live with that, I got it flashed, I gotta have this back, he has free flashes for life. The life of that motorcycle or that ECU, so you can send that back to him and have him fix a tune, which is super legit. But anyway, kids, that's everything. I'm glad that you followed my channel. If you're an old dude, old friend, Dune Bunny, whatever the hell you want to call yourself, if you are a subscriber and you're already here, I appreciate you so much for watching these videos. If you're new, consider subscribing. It strokes my ego. That's really it. I don't get paid for YouTube to make any of these videos. I just really love videography, and sometimes my videos are great and sometimes they're garbage, but either way, I like making them. It's fun. It's good times. So if it's a beautiful day where you are, like it is for me, where I am, out in the great state of Minnesota, get out and ride. So, that being said, we'll see ya.